Hi and welcome to Quizbuilders, the show that makes its guests compete by testing their knowledge of random trivia while simultaneously trying to follow a set of block building instructions. I'm your host, Marvin Li, and in this week's episode we'll be speaking to two incredibly talented Perth performers, musician Paige Savill and performance artist Ginava, about a bunch of fun stuff. Later on we'll be checking out a brand new song written and performed by the amazing Joshua Black, so make sure you stick around for that one as well. So first up, please welcome, our first guest today is of course singer, songwriter and artist, an activist who has been involved in the Perth music scene for many, many years. She's also one of the most visually creative performers in the local industry with a vibrant, chameleon-like stage presence that commands her audience's attention as much as her incredible musical talent. Please welcome Paige Savill. Hello, grab a seat. Welcome to Quizbuilders.
Thank you for having moi.
How are you feeling about being here?
It's too early in the week to be this.
Okay, well let's hear a bit more about that. But first, how and when did you sort of get into music?
I was just born like this, the jazz hands or whatever. No, I actually first saw some music videos by Madonna.
Okay.
And I just went, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, wow, okay.
And it just stuck around.
Okay, so Madonna is a big influence on your work. Anyone else since then?
Yeah, definitely many more since. But as I frequently say, I don't think artists ever clock off. So we're constantly just taking in the environment. So I feel like I'm inspired by everything, yourself included.
Thank you. I do have a question about that because you've had so many different distinct styles. Does the, type of performance you're doing influence the way you create a specific look?
Yeah, I think there's elements that I'll lean into, but for the most part, I think it's all about just being playful and having a little exploration every time you do something with your appearance. I think it's fun. We get very rigid ways to be creative and expressive, and if I've got to step out the door every day donning something, it may as well be fun.
Okay, so lots of different things. What have been your, best and maybe worst stage outfit decisions in that case?
Oh, okay, wait. Well, I'm stuck on worst.
We can start with worst.
I think it took me too many years to work out the mini skirts are a no-go for like live performances.
Is it like a practical thing or?
Totally practical, but there was a lot of people that saw more than their money's worth.
Okay.
But in terms of like what to wear, I don't know. I actually might just be an example of what not to wear constantly, because as soon as I sweat, the makeup is off.
You're lifting the veil for us here. Look, you've been teasing a mysterious new project I think you've been working on lately. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
I can tell you a little bit. Yeah, sure. I'd like to tell you more, but it's something that I'm still fleshing out, because for the first time in my career, I'm doing something the most hands-on. So just me and one other person, we're writing every instrument, the lyrics, we're doing the production, recording, mixing, mastering.
Okay.
Because again, I wanted an opportunity to play and explore, and the more people that you have on the team, the more input you tend to be receiving,
Okay. All right,
more criticism.
We're getting a bit of a hint there. So lastly, if you could collab with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be? First answer.
No. Okay.
Put you on the spot, I'm sorry. First name comes to mind.
No, you really messed me up. Okay, I want to say Hayley Williams, because she is one of the more recent inspirations, and I think in terms of her songwriting, stage presence,
Okay.
vocal work.
All right. Good answer. Look,
Yeah.
thanks for being on the show today, Paige. We can't wait to see where you go from here. But we have our next guest to introduce. So if I can ask you to shuffle over a little bit. Our next guest is an award-winning performance artist with incredible shows both nationally and internationally, praised for their stunning, genre-defying shows, both as a solo performer and as a founder-director of Gender Mess Productions. Please welcome Ginava. Come on down. Thank you for joining us
Thank you for having me.
on the show. How are you feeling today?
Well, drag is always fun, and
Okay, you've been involved with the drag scene for many years now. What would you say has changed about Ginava most in that time?
well, really my name changed at the very get-go because I was Ava Gin, because I wanted to be that very stereotypical kind of like commercial drag performer, and then my drag shifted to more alternative styles, and then it made me change my name to Ginava,
Okay.
a bit more of an androgynous kind of sound. And yeah, the scene has changed so much with the influence of Drag Race, and I think drag becoming a bit more accepted in society and in culture. So yeah, huge shift.
Okay. And has sort of evolving costume design sort of influenced the different shows that you've produced?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like my characters and costumes can vary from just a pillowcase potato sack to
Literally?
literally to very elaborate like monsters that I make out of jumpsuits and fabric and lampshade heads to create monsters that look like they're purging or have light up eyes, or I've even made a volcano head that erupts on command.
Yeah, wow. So how and when did you first sort of get involved with this sort of drag?
It kind of found me, actually. Before I started drag, I had been doing other creative things and outlets that kind of fed into this. So I had done makeup, and then I'm a qualified hairdresser by trade. I actually did a short course at SAE, like when I was 16 years old, for electronic music production, which has helped me kind of edit tracks and songs, and helps me produce and create my stuff. So yeah, it's all kind of, it all feeds into the one thing. So it's good that I found drag as the outlet that services all the skills.
And is there a person or anyone you see as, I guess, a big influence on your work and where you're going?
It depends on, I guess in terms of drag artists that I've found that inspire me, it's like, visual performers, like especially like Sasha Velour, because Sasha Velour, really messes with drag and gender expression, but in a way that uses, visual projections, and recently did a show called The Big Reveal, where instead of the usual like wig reveal or costume reveal, be like, I'm holding a light and now my head is going to turn into a massive light bulb. Or she'll start out as dressed as a cushion chair like the one you're sitting on, and then will start to come alive.
Yeah, wow.
So visuals that you never think would even be possible.
Okay. Well, look, lastly, if you could collab with anyone dead or alive, who would it be?
I think the artists that are trying to get the pronunciation of the name right. Okay. Mr. Poisson. So, electronic music producer from France. Basically, is an artist that I would use the most music from in creating my visuals. So to be able to collaborate with him and actually create visuals for him, for his music, for like a music video or something, would be a dream come true.
Oh, okay. Well, look, thank you very much, Ginava. And thanks again, Paige, for being here as well. We will be back after this short video for the Brick Builders Bonanza, the part of the show where things just might get a little bit weirdly competitive. So I don't know if...
Oh, I'm ready for it.
Yeah. And when was the last time that you had to both answer questions, trivia questions? Welcome back to Quizbuilders. Now it's time for that game of brick building bonanza. Our contestants, Paige and Ginava, will take turns answering multiple choice questions while following a set of brick building instructions. Now for each correct answer, players will receive a point, as well as the chance to either steal a random brick, the next instruction card, or even one of their competitors' points, if they have any left. The game ends once both players have answered 10 questions, or we run out of time. Either way, the player with the highest points in the end wins. How are we feeling?
I'm good because I'm a winner.
Primed up.
Okay, everyone's ready. I think we're going to be starting with you, Ginava.
Okay.
All right, so grab a instruction card. Do your best to follow it while I distract you with this trivia question. Sailors from years past suffered from scurvy due to a lack of what?
Vitamin C.
I was going to give you a number of multiple choice.
Wait, options? Multiple choice, sorry.
Multiple choice options there. Look, I'll give you a chance. We don't have to lock that in. So A is vitamin C / fruit and vegetables. B, bananas. Or C, fresh water.
I think I'll stick with vitamin C.
But you know this. All right.
Yep.
So, and that is, it is correct, of course.
Yeah.
So you've got a point. You also have the choice now to, I guess, mess with your opponent in some way. Steal a brick, steal an instruction card.
Yeah.
No points to steal yet, unfortunately.
I'll steal an instruction card.
Okay, so we take that and just take it out of the way. So Paige, unfortunately,
Oh my gosh.
loses her first card.
First
That's
one.
okay. It can be payback next.
Okay,
All right.
it will be.
Your turn. Grab a instruction card. Try and get started on your construction.
Okay.
While I ask you this multiple choice question.
Yeesh.
Kiwi fruit are indigenous to what part of the world? Is it A, New Zealand, B, China, or C, Fiji?
New Zealand?
Is this a guess? Is this something you've run into over the years? A is New Zealand. There's also China and Fiji as your options.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
All right, maybe I'll take your first answer.
I feel like you should
All
have.
right, you're locking it in. Unfortunately, it is B, China. So no point, no opportunity to mess with and pay back for Ginava.
Okay, but this looks great.
Okay, you've done well. So skipping back, Ginava. True or false? Cleopatra was the last queen of Egypt. 50-50. Last queen of Egypt, Cleopatra.
False? False? I'm going to say false.
Well, unfortunately, the answer is true. Egyptian history, not maybe your thing as much.
No.
That's all right.
I used to be really into it, and I don't know that I would have.
Oh,
done
okay. All right. Well, Paige, next question's for you. Go a card.
that.
Multiple choice. Hickory trees produce which type of nut? A, pecan. B, pistachio. C, Brazil nut.
Say the name of the tree again, please.
Hickory trees. Yeah, there's not really much of a hint in the name, unfortunately. But sort of A, B, or C. Do you have a favourite?
Okay, can you please say the nuts again?
Okay, A is pecan nuts, B is pistachios, C is Brazil nuts.
I'm gonna say Brazil nuts.
It's A, pecan nuts. Oh.
Rage.
All right, hopefully the brick building's going okay.
I wanna steal a Lego.
Ginava,
Brick.
are you ready?
Yes.
What is the fastest animal on Earth? Is it A, cheetah, B, peregrine falcon, or C, sailfish? So I guess you've got the different mediums here.
I think I'll go with cheetah.
You're going to go with cheetah, the land one?
Yeah.
It's B, peregrine falcon.
No!
So there's not a lot of point scoring or brick stealing at the
We're
moment,
stupid.
unfortunately. There's some good constructions, so
Yeah.
we'll keep going through, Paige. Yes. All right.
Yes, go.
All right. Which famous writer is credited with the first noted use of the word puke or puked? Is it A, William Shakespeare, B. Geoffrey Chaucer, or C. Charles Dickens?
Just for the heck of it, a little bit of Dickens.
A little bit Dickens. It's A. William Shakespeare. I feel like that was the safer answer.
Really?
I think he made up all
lot of words.
sorts of
Yeah,
words. That was
actually,
his
that is
thing
so
back in the
true.
day. All right.
I just wanted to say it.
Yeah, true.
No.
All right, Ginava, you ready
Yes.
for the question and for brick building? What is the national animal of Scotland? Got three choices. A, the unicorn, B, the griffin, or C, the dragon.
Actually, no, it is the unicorn.
Is it? I was going to say, they're all made up animals.
It's the unicorn.
And I didn't know you're allowed to do that. It is A, the unicorn. Well done. All right, point for you, and also a choice of how to interfere.
Village away.
You know what? Edinburgh Fringe really paid off, didn't it?
It's a brick steal. It's a brick steal. Although you might not want to get that mixed up with your own bricks. Just a
Hang on, put it over
tip.
there. The sabotage pile.
All right. Paige, your opportunity to come back. More instructions. Next question. How many pints of blood is in the human body? Is it A, 14, B, 10.5, or C, 8.5 pints?
I feel like we got a lot, so I'm going to say 10.5.
I mean, that's all a lot. I mean, what else comes in pints? All right, you're locking in 10.5?
Yes.
It is! Yes! Congratulations.
Finally.
Point. Now you get to...
Okay, I want to... The good one!
Okay, again,
Oh, you love that.
pull it this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done.
This is the bestest one.
All right, Ginava.
Yes.
True or false? Snails can sleep for 3 years.
Ooh,
I mean,
is this a? It might be a trick because I know they do sleep, but I don't know if it's for that long. I'm
3
gonna say
years is a long time.
true.
It is true. It is true. Good 50-50.
Yes.
Take your point and your choice here.
I'm gonna take
More.
just cheeky.
Oh,
Oh!
that did look like an
I'm gonna
important
give it a
brick.
Cyclops.
It's
All
alright,
right.
still got one more.
Paige, back to you. This is the actual trivia question. What does the moon smell like? Is it A, fire, B, dust, or C, gunpowder?
Well, I feel like dust doesn't have a very distinct scent.
Isn't it like old people?
That's mothballs.
Oh, no, you're right.
If
You're
the
right.
moon smelled like
right.
mothballs, I'd be like, yes.
Fire,
so
dust, gunpowder are the choices.
I'm gonna say gunpowder because I was gonna go dust just because I heard of all the little fragments of
Bits.
something. Yeah. So I.
Okay. It is C, gunpowder. Well done. Well done. Good logicking.
Yes.
Point for you. Pick choice of how to mess with Ginava's setup there. Oh, there's a lot of brick stealing. I don't know what these creations are going to look like at the end. Ginava,
Yes.
where does Hawaiian pizza originate from? Is it A, Hawaii, the obvious choice, B, Canada, or C, Finland?
I'm gonna say Canada.
Any particular, just good guess?
Just a guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a really good guess. It is actually Canada.
Oh my god.
I had no idea. I'm sure there's a good story there, but take your point and your opportunity to take instructions, take a brick, take a point. That's
I'm gonna take a. No,
Oh.
I'm gonna take a point. I'll take a point.
okay. It's a point.
We could do that.
Yes, I'll remind you. Okay, this is your opportunity to potentially. True or false? Bananas often register as radioactive. Bananas, are they radioactive? On those little counters, I guess.
No.
50-50.
No. Why would you ask me this if there wasn't a chance, though?
That's right. You always think that.
That's like asking, is this table radioactive? 50-50? Like, no, I'm gonna surely not. It's a no for
Locking
me.
it in? It's
Yeah.
no. The answer is true. I actually knew that one. There's something weird in them.
Very small.
Yeah,
small,
yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
smallest of readings.
Oh, I just realised I was supposed to be doing something when you asked
Yes.
me that.
Okay. We'll keep working on that. Back to Ginava. True or false? A single lightning bolt could theoretically toast roughly 100,000 pieces of bread.
I might say false. I think it's more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. It's actually true. Maybe your logic didn't.
Yeah, I got a bit too overconfident, didn't I?
Yeah.
Bit too cocky.
All right, this is now the last question. So, Paige, is your last shot here. Paige, how many gallons make a buttload? It's an actual number. A, is it 465? B, 251? Or C, 126?
Sorry, you said numbers?
Yeah, how many
In
gallons
one or the
in a
other, sorry.
buttload?
How many gallons again?
Is it A, 465, B, 251, or C, 126?
Sorry, just one more time. Numbers are not, I cannot.
A is 465, B is 251, or C is 126.
126 gallons
That
in a
is
buttload.
the correct answer! Last
Yes!
minute victory, look.
Point.
Steals the point.
Yes.
Okay, look, I think we have to go to the control room and tally up the points and see who is the winner and gets to take home the lovely creations.
Oh, I get to keep this?
Exactly, that is the prize. That is the prize. So I'm being told the winner of today's brick building bonanza is Ginava.
Hey!
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You get to keep your creation. I think we just destroy this one.
No.
But next up, we have some new music from Joshua Black, and we're going to cut to the music video. This is The Imperfect Strangers.
He ain't running. Possibility of rain. The station's flooding. Only 2 stops on the way. He throws his coat on to hide out from the cold. A remnant of the age when you thought everything was old. He steps on the train just like the way he did when he was young. His car ain't working. Road signs are tricky when you're drunk. He's lost his perfect reputation. Out with a mom, just another perfect artifact of an imperfect son. Over the tracks, he sits there waiting. Maybe tonight he'll find something to prove. You're just leaving, already evening gone too fast. The station desk left, the carriage pulls on past. It's mostly empty, it's like the memory of your mum. You step on the train just like the way you did when you were young. You take your seat, you make it right. Here again, the perfect sample of this less than perfect life. You empty stars, you got your gaze upon his knife. You know what he wants, you're chasing it tonight. Over the tracks, you find yourself frozen. No going back, he's hurting your life. You feel well enough, the dam will be broken. You take your fist, raise it to the sky. You take his blade, now you're up high. And standing over him, he launches in silence, springs to life. You lost your control, no control in sight. And you see his reputation falling further in his eyes. You stumble back, or has him encouraged over the track. You saw this boy fall, head as a train, pulled into the ground. On this night, neither of you can hold.
Welcome back. And look, thank you to all of today's guests. And we will have to see you next time on Quiz Builders. Goodbye.